Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, looks good. So it's strange because before the Zoom used to give me some notification that the recording has started, but
Mhm.
now it doesn't show any notifications. How about you? Does it show any
Yes,
notification?
yes,
Yes, it does, because
everything's fine.
hear it. It looks strange. Yes, anyway. Okay, Erin. So we are going to start with the vocabulary that we learned last time. Yes, talking about different accidents, mistakes, and stuff like that. And to warm up, I will ask you to open up your copybook. You
Mhm,
need a blank page,
mhm.
right? And I'll give you, let's say, 2 minutes. Try to remember different verbs we can use for mistakes and accidents, for example,
Mhm,
to be flooded, spill, and so on. All right? So
mhm.
let's try out. Okay, let's see what we have. Yes.
Uh,
So read
flood,
out. Mm-hmm.
flood, spill over, trip over,
Mm-hmm.
drive over, uh,
Okay.
mix up, turn off,
Okay.
catch a fire,
All right.
knock over,
Mm-hmm.
burn down, burn out,
Mm-hmm.
crash into the car, leave the tap on,
Mm-hmm.
measure height wrong,
Yes.
2 feet, press by mistake,
Yes.
sleep out, or sleep.
Good.
Go out to everyone, go into the leg, cause a lot of damage, and the tick to tick the box.
To tick the box. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, you also, I'm not sure. I think you didn't have to fall down.
No,
Yes. All
down.
right. And how would you say a different word to arrive?
Turn up.
Turn up. Okay. So I guess the rest you really could remember. Wow, Irina, that's fantastic. That's great. Okay, we're going to have a look at a picture with a cafe or restaurant, difficult to say what it is. And there are lots of things going on here in the picture. Yes, do you see it?
Yes.
Yes, lots of things are happening here. So we need to say what is happening or what has just happened in the picture, right? And what troubles do people have? Yes. Okay. So would you like to, you can pick any, yes, and tell me what's the problem. So once again, for this, you will use either present continuous because it's happening now, or present perfect if it has already happened. Okay,
Mhm.
shall we start?
The car has
Mhm.
crashed
The
into
pole.
the
Uh-huh. The pole.
pole into the pole.
Mm-hmm.
The master
Uh-huh. Moment. So the car has just, yes, crashed into the pole and and what
uh,
has happened because of that?
огонь из нее, да, идет?
No, I think this is the outdoor heater. Yes.
I understand. The outdoor heaters caught a fire.
Mm. No, actually, not the outdoor heaters caught the fire, but I don't know, whatever, the umbrella, yes, caught the fire.
А,
From,
я поняла. Umbrella caught the fire. When the car crashed the pole,
yes.
um, the woman нет, the woman slipped the wet
Uh-huh.
pole. Сейчас.
Floor. Yeah.
That. Нет, не floor.
Floor. Yes.
Floor.
Okay. Say it again, please. The woman.
The woman
Uh-huh.
the woman slipped the wet floor and
On the wet floor. Yeah. So you
slipped on the wet floor and fell down.
yes, but why did it happen?
Because someone had left the water boiler on.
On and the water boiler.
The water boiler had flooded the floor.
That's right. That's right. Okay, very good. Go on.
Uh, uh, what? When the man is working, was working on his new article, he accidentally knocked the cup of tea, and the cup of tea fell down on the floor.
Yes, right. Okay, very good. Go on.
The master was measuring the street,
The doorway.
the doorway when he found out the mistake.
So I think he just measured it wrong. Yeah.
He measured the doorway wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Okay. Right. So, and the door, I don't know, the door didn't fit or it's not going to fit, yes?
Yes, and as a result, the door will not fit
Exactly.
for this doorway.
Yes. Okay, good. Right.
А вот они вытаскиваешь, они в багажник, да, что-то.
Yes, and the suitcase, он туда не помещается.
Ага. The man was trying to put his baggage to the car, but unfortunately, his suitcase didn't fit to his car.
No, two, the suitcase didn't fit the car.
It didn't fit the car.
Okay, yes. Or actually, it didn't fit in the trunk, yes?
Да.
Trunk. It didn't fit in the trunk. Yes.
Ага.
Okay. Good, right? What else do you see?
Мгм.
Mm.
The woman was waiting her friends for ages
Yes.
because they were they crashed the pole and caused the fire in cafe.
Right, okay. And here you can say, она ждет уже очень давно, и друг или подружка так и не пришли. Turn up, yes? Так и не появились.
She was waiting for ages, but her friend так и не пришли.
With yet, yeah.
Her friend hasn't turned up yet.
Okay, super. Irene, and she, so it happened in the past. And
And her friend had not hasn't
Yeah, you said it right, but what about wait? Она уже ждет давно. С прошлого.
She has been waiting for ages, but his friend hasn't turned up yet.
Super, very good. Yes, lovely. All right. What can you say about this one?
Someone left her or his
Scarf? Yeah.
Scarf on the chair.
Okay, very good, very good. So, what about this one? What do you think? Is that exactly what they wanted? Is that what they ordered?
I think no.
So go ahead.
Girls were very argued because their waiter
Yes, we learned it before, yes.
Waiter got wrong order.
The waiter got their order wrong, like that. Got
their order wrong. Their order wrong.
Right.
But they didn't expect that the waiter sleep on the wet floor and spilled the cocktails over them.
Over them. All right, fine. Okay. And here, have a look. Have a look. I think if you look at the price, it looks too expensive. So why is the woman unhappy?
The woman wasn't happy because she got charged an extra money due to wrong menu price.
Okay. Wow. Brilliant. Yes. Very, very good. And have a look how many crazy things happened just in one cafe. Yes,
Yes.
in one time. Okay. Good. Erin, you managed very, very well. Yes. And this helps to refresh all the vocabulary. I will send this file later on. Yes, after the lesson. And you can write all the problems happening in the cafe. Yes, as a homework.
Mhm.
That would be a good revision practice. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, lovely. Now we are going to listen about one incident, yes, about a mistake that happened to someone, and then you will tell me about any mistake that happened to you.
Mhm.
Little moment. Okay, have a look. You are going to talk about an accident or a mistake. First, listen to someone describing a big mistake and answer the questions. You've got 3 questions. Look through, please.
Mhm.
Yes, ready to listen?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Unit 4, Recording 2.
I once fell asleep in an exam.
Oh my word! How did you manage to do that?
Well, I was doing my final exams at university, and for one of them, I didn't really revise until the day before, so I was studying all day and all night. You know, drinking loads of coffee all the time to keep me going.
You didn't sleep at all.
A couple of hours in the evening, but actually, I went for a quick run in the morning and had a cold shower, and I basically thought I was okay. And then the first part of the exam went fine too. They were mainly multiple choice questions.
Okay.
But then I came to some longer questions, and I was struggling a bit, and I just closed my eyes to concentrate.
Oh dear.
And then the next thing I knew, a teacher was waking me up.
How long were you asleep?
It was the end of the exam.
Oh no! So what happened? Did you fail?
Of course. I had to retake it, and luckily my average for the other exams was okay, so...
Just embarrassing.
Exactly. I felt a bit stupid.
Yes, a bit funny accident, isn't it? Yes. So, Erin, what was the mistake?
He fell asleep on the exam.
During the exam, yes?
During the exam,
Uh-huh.
and honestly, it's my nightmare.
Yes. All right. And why did it happen?
He revised the information for exam for all day and all night before this exam, and he slept just a couple hours in the evening, and he took a cold shower and a lot of coffee, and thought that everything would be right. And in the beginning of the exam, everything was right because it was testing our testing tasks. But when the questions became longer, he struggled and closed his eyes for a moment, but the moment turned turn
Mhm. So he just fell asleep, yes?
yes, and he was sleeping until the end of exam, and the teacher and he was just get up. He was gotten up by his teacher.
Was woken up. Wake up.
He was
Woken.
woken up
Uh-huh.
by his teacher
Uh-huh.
in the end of the exam. Of course, he was failed, and he needed to retake his exam,
Uh-huh.
and he felt himself. He felt stupid because he was successful in another
Mhm.
exams.
Did he actually need to retake it?
Yes,
Right?
he
That's
retake. No,
I think he just was okay because
was it?
did
Oh,
you
I
fail?
had
Of
to
course,
retake
I
it.
had to retake it. Also, okay, sorry. Yes, I just missed this part. Yes. Yeah, but luckily his average results were okay. Yes, so he
Mhm.
passed it in the end. Right. Okay, super good. Erin, and what is the past form of sleep? Sleep?
Slept.
Okay, very good. And how do you say on провалил examen?
He failed.
Failed, exactly. So it's active, yes, not
Mhm.
passive. He failed the exam. All right. Yes, very embarrassing situation, I guess. Yes. And a bit funny, right? But embarrassing. Okay. So, Erin, now it's your turn. Tell me, please, about a time you had any kind of an accident or a mistake or whatever. And yes, tell me about it. I will ask you to take notes and think about the situation. Yes, here is a little plan you can follow, but you don't have to. Yes, you can take it as a plan, but you don't have to, right? Yes, done? All right,
Yes.
perfect. Okay, so tell me about the accident or mistake that happened to you.
I'd never overslept before one day. I overslept for my working in residency, and it was awful. I woken up by a telephone call. It was a telephone call of my head of department in medical academy, and she asked me where was I,
Where I was?
and I didn't find I didn't find another answer, and I said that I unfortunately overslept, and I was in my in my flat, and I needed at least about 1 hour for the road. She was a bit angry,
Yes.
and it was too upset for me because it was the first time when I overslept. Как сказать, в то время я что-то делала. Ну
I
вот.
used to back then. I used
I used to teach students because I was a resident, and my colleague from the department replaced me on our class. And the students were very surprised when after the break the teacher replaced.
Yes, that's right. That's right. A new teacher, yes, turned up.
Yes.
All right.
And I don't know what happened because nothing predicted this accident. I didn't sleep at night. I didn't revise any information for exam, like the character from the dialect, the audio. But I had a strange feeling. I felt that everything is good. Everything was good. I slept very good, and it was a bit strange.
Yes. Well, things can happen to anyone, you know. I mean, we are all human beings, and you might have been too tired or too exhausted or whatever, you know. Right. Okay, okay. Very interesting. Irin, and did it cause any problems later on with your boss, or it was all right at the end?
No, I didn't have any problems, but my colleague was joking with me
Yes.
whole day.
Whole day. All right, fine, fine. It happened once to me that I overslept, and it also happened by mistake. So it was back in Russia, yes, and we used to, you know, change the time from winter to summer, from summer to winter, and so on, you know. And yes, it was a Monday, and I had a morning lesson, and yes, it was just the same as you. I slept, I woke up really nicely. I came to work, and I realized that I turned up an hour later because at the weekend the times, yes, got changed, and I totally forgot about it, and I lived my Sunday in the yes, summertime, yes, but all my students turned up in the right time, so and they had to wait for me for an hour. They forgave me. It was no problem in the end. Yes, but it was a bit embarrassing, it was embarrassing. I hate these time changes, but these days, luckily, yes, the technology helps us, yes, and all the devices would automatically change. But back then, yes, the mobile, you still had to restart your mobile phones and everything. So it was a bit embarrassing. Okay, fine. So, right, it is very good. And then let's get started with the next topic. And today, a bit of vocabulary. And the topic that we are going to talk about is crime. Wow. Yes. We haven't talked about crime at all. Yes.
I'm a bit afraid because we discussed mistakes, and I have a lot of mistakes from the shop. The children
Uh-huh.
old,
Yes.
but
You're
nowadays.
convinced. Right. Let's hope that you'll just end up watching a crime film and that's it. Yes. Right. So don't get scared. Yes, actually, crime, I mean, these days it's very common and popular, yes, to watch different crime stories, crime series, and anything. And yes, also, I mean, unfortunately, crime happens from time to time in our life. I will tell you later, yes, some little crime story that happened to me in Germany, in Berlin. But before we have a look at some vocabulary, I'd like you to take a moment and think of any crime words or phrases that you know, all right? Can you write them down? Whatever you know, yes, whatever comes to your mind.
I know a lot of words in Russia because my father worked in a prison for a long time, but prison.
Oh, prison, you see?
But I don't know a lot of words in English about
Not many.
crime. Stole это украсть. Как-то
Steal, stole, stolen. So
Steal.
stole is the past form, right? Steal,
Steal.
stole, stolen. It's a regular verb. Okay.
Scam, как мошенничество.
Scam, yeah?
Scam.
Scam. Right, very good.
Murder,
Yes, murder. Mm-hmm.
policeman, and
Yes,
that's all.
that's right. And prison, yes.
Prison.
Okay, cool. That is good news, Erin, because that means you will extend your vocabulary today. Yes, and this is good. I'm going to show you our students book part. Just a little second. Yes, if you're using your book, it's 4B, page 32. And here we go. First of all, I'd like you to look at noun and verbs here. Yes, check out which ones you know. I'm sure you might know some of them, right? And ask me if there are any new ones. Let's start with nouns. So can you look through the nouns quickly?
Attack это как атака получается, да? Так оно?
Yes, have a look. It can be a verb and the noun. They're the same. Yes,
Uh-huh.
if you look here, attack and here attack as well.
Gang.
Gang. Yes.
I don't know.
No? Okay. This is a group of criminals.
А,
Yes? A group of criminals. Yeah. Okay.
Раба — это грабитель,
Yes.
по-моему.
But be careful, it's not robber, but robber. Because
Robber.
robber is something you can clean up the pencil. Yes, this is robber. And
Mhm.
this is a robber, a person who gets things from someone's houses, for example. Yes? Robber. Mhm.
Следующий я не знаю. Не
Theft.
выучила.
Yes. So robber is a person and theft is the type of crime. Yes. For example, if anyone took things from my home, I would say there was a theft in my house.
А это как бы
Кража.
кража?
Theft. Yes.
А грабеж тогда у них как будет?
А чем
Роб?
отличается? Скажите мне, кража и
Ну,
грабеж.
кража — это когда без присутствия людей, а грабеж — это с какими-то насильственными действиями относительно, то есть
Мгм.
вот как кража — это вор делает. У них, по-моему, есть слово какое thin или какое-то на th такое коротенькое.
Thief. Yes. Thief.
Thief.
Right. Так, окей, какая-то... Так, еще раз. Кража и грабеж. Кража — это когда никого нету, да, но это
Ну
theft.
да.
Theft.
Да.
Однозначно, да? Theft. А грабеж, так мне кажется, так же. Ну, я проверю, ладно, Ирина? Потому что я не уверена. Мгм. Ну, есть такое, если вот именно, когда у вас там на улице, например, да, с ножом, что-нибудь такое, да, вы имеете в виду?
Да.
Тогда это, я думаю, что назовем looting. Ну, это называют, типа, разбойное нападение, ну, вот
Ну
такое,
да.
да, looting. Looting. Я думаю, вот, yeah, this one. Theft — это обязательно, когда куда-то вламываются.
Мгм.
Не знаю, в дом, в квартиру, в банк, whatever. Looting. Ну и давайте еще robbery, может быть. Robbery. Yes.
Мгм.
Bank robbery. Robbery. Yeah. Looting — это именно вот чаще всего на улице как раз разбойное нападение. Robbery — это если, да, они в масках вломились в банк, вот это будет robbery.
Ага.
Yes. Или там, не знаю, в магазин вломились с чем-нибудь, с оружием. Это будет robbery называться. Okay. Good. Yes.
Значит, trial — это суд,
Trial.
да?
Yes, ага. That can be суд, и это может быть, когда отправляют на временное заключение, пока идет разбирательство. Это trial. Yes?
Ага. Так, victim — это жертва,
Yes.
а witness я не знаю.
Witness. Okay. And witness is someone who saw the crime.
Поняла.
In Russian?
Очевидец или свидетель.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, witness. Right. Okay, check out the verbs.
Arrest, take,
Мгм.
arrest — это арестовать, да?
Yes. Arrest. Ага.
Это атаковать или, получается, напасть, да?
Напасть, атаковать. Ага.
Break into.
So break into the house, for example. Break into the car.
Проникнуть в дом.
Вломиться, да.
Вломить.
Проникнуть, вломиться, whatever.
Мгм. Claim — это карабкаться.
No, because you think it's about climb. But
Climb.
claim, it's a different one.
Да.
Мгм.
Сделали слово. Я сейчас не
Claim
вспомню.
can be like заявлять,
Заявление,
утверждать,
точно.
требовать. Вот это все claim. Yeah? claim. Заявлять, утверждать, требовать. Free. It's a
Free.
verb.
Освободить.
Yes, that's right. We know it as an adjective, but it can be also a verb, yes? Like he was freed from the prison.
Мгм.
Okay. And get away?
Это
Get away.
сбежать куда-нибудь.
Sorry?
Сбежать, получается.
Yes, get away, it can be two things, yes? Или, ну вот, убежать, yes, get away, или избежать, например, наказания. Тоже может быть get away with something, yeah? Или избежать, или убежать. Скрыться. Скрыться. This would be cool also, right?
Мгм.
Okay. Wow, this is good. So many nice words, really. Okay, here we've got 6 sentences. I'd like you to try out to complete these sentences with the missing words. Check out, yes, if you need a noun or a verb according to the grammar of the sentence, right? Okay. Okay, shall I help you? Should I help you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, Erin, you may start with any sentence you are ready with. Yeah.
Police are searching for some robber
Robber. Mhm.
who broke into a museum and stole j-
Jewelry. Jewelry.
jewelry worth 10 million euros.
Yes, 10 million euros. Yeah. Okay, this is totally right. Yes, so a robber, some robber, we got it. Yes, who broke into a museum. How do you understand some jewelry worth 10 million euros? What does that mean?
Это какие-то драгоценности, которые стоят
So, uh-huh.
10 миллионов евро.
That's right, that's right. We know this word worth, but in a different context, yes? Do you remember, like, it was worth it, оно того стоило.
Мгм.
И мы можем использовать worth про конкретную цену, yeah?
Мгм.
So, jewelry worth 10 million euros, yeah? Okay, very good. Let's take the next one.
Some young men attacked an old man in the Hyde Street last week. He was quite badly hurt, but no one stopped the gang
Mhm.
or called the emergency services. The police has arrested anyone yet. It's terrible.
Uh-huh. So
Или
some
нет,
young man attacked an old man
attacked.
in the high street, okay, last week. He was quite badly hurt, but no one stopped the gang. Yes, you think?
But I find another place for this world, and I don't know what
But
nouns
stopped
choose.
the well, the gang makes sense. Let's leave it. I don't think it is the gang here. Yeah, so let's leave it and get back to it a little later. Or called the emergency services. The police, say it again.
Has arrested police.
It is yet. You need positive or negative.
Hasn't arrested anyone yet.
Hasn't arrested anyone yet. That is right. It's terrible. Okay. Do you understand badly hurt?
Ну, он был тяжело ранен.
Тяжело ранен, that's right. And emergency service, I think you also get it, yes?
Yes.
All right, very good. Try out number 3.
They recently freed a criminal from prison, and a lot of the victims of his crimes complained that he got out of jail too soon.
Too soon. Okay, right. Okay, victims, so yes. All right, all right. Criminal, we understand. Crime, criminal, yes? So the person who commits a crime, yes? Victims is all right. Yes. And freed. Okay, perfect. Let's go on. Number 4.
I saw a YouTube video of this guy who managed to trap a I don't know, maybe gang.
Yes.
Trap
Gang. Of
gang of theft,
thieves.
theft, thieves, 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 in his shop and locked them inside before they could get away.
Mhm.
It was great.
Yes, that's right. Very, very nice. Okay, he trapped a gang of thieves. What did he do to trap?
Ну, как задержать, вот я не знаю.
Как поймать в ловушку. Trap. Yeah? Мгм. Группу грабителей. Каким образом? In his shop and locked them inside.
Он запер их внутри.
Верно, он их запер внутри, то есть прямо он их поймал, да, в ловушку. Trapped a gang of thieves and locked, yes, them inside of the shop. so that they couldn't get away. All right, wonderful. It didn't go on.
Apparently, a lot of people are reporting to the police in order. Reporting, не сообщают, reporting attacks.
No, have a look. But nothing has actually been stolen. What noun do you use to say that something has been stolen? What noun do you use?
Thefts,
Yes.
theft,
Reporting thieves, yeah?
thieves,
Sorry, thefts. Yes.
theft, and thefts.
Yes. To the police in order to подать заявление на деньги.
To claim money.
That's right, to claim money.
On their insurance, but nothing has actually been stolen.
Exactly. So you can claim money, right? To get money back. Right.
The leader of a criminal gang is on witness.
No.
He is on a trial.
Okay.
Trial. At the moment, and apparently several witnesses have had threats made against them.
Yes, that's right. So criminal we already have. Yes, he's on a trial. What is happening?
Вот он в этом временном заключении.
Да, он под следствием, да? Он под следствием. Right. Apparently several witnesses have had threats. What is happening? Threats.
Ужас это какой-то был, по-моему, у нас.
Они получили угрозы. Threats. Угрозы. Threats. To threaten someone, yeah, как пугать, угрожать. Yeah. Threats. Okay. So, Erin, and that means in number 2, what is left?
Attack.
Yes. So, no one stopped the attack. Does it make sense?
Yes, no one stopped the attack. The action.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, right? Okay, wonderful. So, and if we also look at different parts of speech, yes? Just a little second. I'd like to write it for you, yes? So, just to help you a bit, yes, we may often make nouns, verbs, and the criminals from similar words. So it can be a noun, then we can use a verb, and we can make a person who does it. Yes. And have a look. We can say crime. Who is the person?
Criminal.
Criminal. What's the verb? Criminal. What's the verb? Совершить преступление. It's a very special verb. I'll help you. It's a very special one. We would say commit a crime. Commit используется в очень таком небольшом количестве словосочетаний. Например, commit a crime, commit a suicide, I don't know, something like that, yes? So crime, commit a crime, and a criminal, that's the person. Yes, okay. For instance, robber, what group does it belong to?
The person.
The person, robber. What is the verb for it? To rob.
To rob.
Yeah, that's right. For instance, to rob a bank. How would you make a noun? Any ideas?
A robbery.
Very good. Robbery. That's right. Yes, robbery. That's what the robbers do. Yes, robbery. Okay. So then, for instance, theft. What is it?
Theft is a noun.
Is a noun type of crime, yes?
Yeah.
Theft. Very good. What's the person we had it there in the sentences?
A thief.
Yes, thief is a criminal, yes? Who commits that? Thief. Oh, sorry, thief. Yeah? Plural form.
Thieves.
Yeah? Thieves. Thieves with E, I'm sorry. Thieves. What's the verb? Красть. To steal.
Да, 4.
What are the three forms? Steal,
Steal, stool, stolen.
stole, stolen. Steal, stole, stolen. Yes? So these are the verbs or words that we often, yes, may confuse. Let's try also this one. For instance, you named the word murder. Murder, that can be a type of crime, murder. What's the verb? Have you got ideas?
Kill.
Kill or murder. Yes, like that. Yes. And who is the person?
Murderer.
Yes, murderer. Yes, that's right. That's right. Murderer. Mhm. So yes, these are the words. Yeah, we need to understand the parts of speech in order not to confuse them, right?
Yes.
Okay, very, very good. Fine. Okay, Irene, I'm going to tell you some words in Russian. You try to find them out in English, okay?
Yes.
Let's go. Сильно получил травмы какие-то.
Badly hurt.
Badly hurt. Very good. Ну, как заявлять о краже.
Claim, threat.
No, try out, have a look, заявлять здесь по-другому.
Report thefts.
Yes, report theft. Okay, good. How do you say жертвы? What's
Victims.
victims? Okay. How do you say свидетели получали угрозы?
Witnesses have had threats.
Yes, correct. Okay. How do you say вломиться в банк, например?
Break into the bank.
A bank, for instance. Okay. How do you say, ну, там всякие, например, скорая, полиция, вот эти все?
Emergency services.
That's right, emergency service. Выпустить преступника из тюрьмы.
Free criminal from
Yes.
prison.
Отлично, окей. Группа грабителей.
Gang of robbers.
Yes, of robbers or of
Robbers.
Yes, okay, very good. Совершить преступление. How do you say this one?
Commit a crime.
Подать заявление на деньги от страховки.
To claim money
On their
on the insurance.
on the insurance. Very good. Okay. Полиция никого еще не арестовала.
The police hasn't arrested anyone yet.
Okay, very good. А если так, преступники не были еще арестованы?
The criminals, их много, the criminals haven't, нет,
Да.
haven't been arrested yet.
Нет, супер. Они украли ювелирку на 10 миллионов, стоимостью 10 миллионов евро.
They stole jewelry worth 10 million euros.
Окей, супер, very, very good. Как скажете, они сбежали, убежали, смогли скрыться?
They could get away.
Actually. Okay, brilliant, brilliant. So, Erin, do you think the Quizlet with this word would be words will be of some use?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I'm going to do Quizlet so that you can practice it a little bit, yes, more. And of course, workbook will help, yes, to look at some more examples. Okay, so check it out. I'm going to send you all the homework on Telegram. Check it out and have a good evening. Hopefully, your problem with the shop, yes, brings you some positive results, yes, and ends up in a good way, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Then, yes, have a good evening and see you next time.